So Randy Jones was a very popular baseball player. Everybody liked him in Major League Baseball. But did you know another Randy Jones has significance in New Brunswick as the third highest scoring defenseman ever from the province in NHL history? So today we're talking about the interesting career and the interesting style of Randy Jones. Now, born in St. John, played 8 seasons in the NHL with the Philadelphia Flyers, LA Kings, Tampa Bay Lightning, Winnipeg Jets. He is currently the head coach of the Brockville Braves Ice Club. Now, he played junior hockey with the Cobourg Cougars of the Ontario Provincial Junior A Hockey League. He also played for Clarkson University in NCAA from 01 through 03. On July 24th, 2003, he was signed to a contract as a free agent by the Flyers. He eventually eased his way into Flyers lineup, spending most of the first season with their American Hockey League affiliate, the Philadelphia Phantoms. He played with the Phantoms through the 2005 lockout, and the next season he split games between the Phantoms and the Flyers. He played 66 contests in the 2007 NHL season and started the 08 campaign with the Flyers. Now, unfortunately, on October 27, 2007, he boarded the Patrice Bergeron of the Bruins. Bergeron was knocked unconscious and wheeled off on a stretcher and then sent to the hospital. He was assessed a 5-minute boarding penalty and a game misconduct. He eventually issued an apology during the second period of the game. On October 29th, it was announced he was going to be suspended for 2 games as a result of the altercation. On the ruling, NHL Senior Executive Vice President of Hockey Operations Colin Campbell, while it was my determination that Jones did not intend to injure him, he did deliver a hard check to a player who was in a vulnerable position. Bergeron did not play for the remainder of the season. Now, on July 2nd, 2008, the Flyers announced that the 6'2", 210-pounder had signed a 2-year contract extension. On September 26, 2009, the Flyers announced he had placed Jones on waivers in order to clear up space under the salary cap. He cleared waivers and was assigned to the Adirondack Phantoms on September 30th. On October 29, 2009, Jones was claimed off re-entry waivers by the Kings. After becoming an unrestricted free agent, he signed a 1-year deal with the Tampa Bay Lightning on August 25, 2010. The following season, he signed a 1-year contract worth $1.15 million with the Jets on July 2, 2011. Jones endured the NHL lockout as a free agent, and with a lack of NHL interest, he was belatedly signed midway in the 2013 season to a tryout with the Oklahoma City Barons of the AHL on February 3, 2013. Now, on October 20, 2013, the Portland Pirates of the AHL signed him to a professional tryout contract. So, again, a very interesting career in hockey, because for an NHLer to basically not be from St. John, not to play for any of the key Canadian teams, I don't consider the Jets a key Canadian team at the time because they were having some difficulties. But his stats in the ECAC were tremendous. 53 points in 67 games over 2 seasons. Kind of a semi-offensive defenseman in the AHL. With the Phantoms in 04, he had 32 points in 55 games and was part of their 12-game playoff run. 5 games with the Flyers in 04, Phantoms in 05, 4 points in 69 contests. 06, 5 points in 21 games with the Phantoms, but 8 assists in 28 games with the Flyers. 07, not his rookie campaign, but close enough. 22 points in 66 games, including 4 counters. 08, 31 points in 71 contests. Back with the Phantoms for 2 games in 09, and played the majority of the season with the Flyers, 8 points in 47 games. Split time between Adirondack and the Kings in 10, 54 games total, 5 goals, 17 assists for 22 points. Very, very, quiet defenseman. Rarely would take a penalty. Tampa Bay 2011, a goal and 12 assists for 13 points, 61 contests. 2012 with the Jets in limited time, goal and assist for 2 points in 39 games. Oklahoma City 13, 2 assists in 18 contests. And his final pro season, 14, 22 points in 50 games, including 3 counters. Now, he was an all-ECAC hockey rookie team skater in 02, all-ECAC hockey first team in 03, and the AHL Calder Cup winner in '05 with that very strong Phantom side. 5 points in 18 playoff contests. Now, Jones as a head coach has been very, very, well respected. When he came in 2019 for the Brockville Braves, Boston Braves GM Dustin Traylon said he was a market for a head coach after Jesse Winchester was hired recently by the Senators to work as development coach. It was 2019. Traylon turned to his former Clarkson University teammate Randy Jones, and he and his daughter Annabelle were welcomed by about 50 Braves officials, players, supporters at a news conference on Memorial Center lobby on Friday afternoon. Now, the New Brunswick native, whose professional career as a defenseman spanned more than a decade, including the better part of 9 seasons in the NHL, again, he also coached a very successful 3 years with the St. John Vito's midget AAA squad, which I had an opportunity to cover. Jones said at the time, "I'm extremely happy to be here. He's very fortunate to have the opportunity to work with such great kids in a great organization, as well as with a good, fair friend like Traylon. And thanking the organization for putting the trust in him, the new bench boss is looking forward to meeting everyone and getting things off the right foot." Now, Jones is a very, very interesting cat because he has a very, very interesting personality. Like, he's hardworking, but what he does, he doesn't expect his players or his teammates to do anything but work hard. To stay in the NHL, and even to stay in the NHL, and being a person from New Brunswick, although the majority of his key play was in Ontario, it's hard to stay in the NHL and the AHL for a decade. And you look at the history of the NHL for New Brunswick defensemen, not say they're rare, but it's very infrequent that a Canadian, an NHL hockey player. I'll give you an example of what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Don Sweeney, obviously a number of years, played over 1,000 games in the NHL. George Allen, and Jones is, again, 105 points in 365 NHL contests. So, again, and of course, Charlie Bourgeois, Billy Stewart, Philip Myers, Bob Kopp, John Stevens, Neil Nicholson, Rolly McClanahan, Luc Bourdon, Lucas Cormier, Gary Gildart. The NHL and New Brunswick, well known for forwards, but again, very rare you see a very successful defenseman like Randy, because the win a Calder Cup, Maritimers, because of the connection with the New Brunswick and Nova Scotia teams in the NHL for a lot of years, that's a big deal for a New Brunswick athlete. So Randy Jones, again, I really respected his career. I'm kind of surprised that he did get more playing time with the other teams he played with, Winnipeg and Tampa Bay. He could be a strong number 5 defenseman. Nothing wrong with a number 5 defenseman that doesn't take a penalty and does his work and is a good two-way player. That's what he was. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's our latest on our New Brunswick athletes who have made the NHL. If you like what they're doing here with our profiles, especially if you're from New Brunswick, give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share. The impact of the Buckton Times, the Gleaner, and the Telegraph in relation to hockey coverage is pretty well faded, but we do these as a tribute to the legacy of Eddie St. Pierre and Peter Asif and Neil Hodge and Mike Staples and Bruce Halland, all the great hockey reporters, Jamie Roach in Sussex as well, Eric Thomas, my old confrere with the Bugle and Woodstock. There's some good hockey reporters, and where we do hometown heroes, and Randy was a hometown hero. Thanks for listening, and keep your stick on the ice. Bye.